Hey everyone, hey, how's it going? This is me, Terra, and today we're gonna do bacteria, I guess, or viruses. Should we do viruses? Well, guess what? Today's my birthday, so I can do whatever I want. Um, birthday. So yeah, today, today is my birthday. Oh yeah, that's the beginning. Yeah, so then that stuff. Devolving doesn't increase but easier to cure. Okay, yeah, so this one. Sorry. So let's start. So if you guys didn't know, September 21st is my birthday, which is today. I'm recording this on my birthday. Sorry, here we go. So yeah, this is my birthday, so it's gonna come out a little later. I just want to talk about a few things. One thing is about Squirrely. Oh god, I got. Ooh, it's about Squirrely. I stuttered there a little bit. It's about Squirrely. So I saw him 2 days ago. I saw him. The last time I saw him was 2 days ago, and I it was at night, and I gave him I gave him his food. So I gave him his milk at night, and then I gave him his seeds, or not seeds. I gave him his nuts at night. Just so you can eat that for the night, obviously. Just so like he won't get hungry while he's sleeping. So I gave him some food, and then the next morning I woke up. Actually, yeah, the next morning was last episode. So this happened. Okay, so last time I saw him was Sunday, and on Monday was when I didn't see him at all. Monday, Tuesday I didn't see him, and then now it's Wednesday and I didn't see him. I haven't seen him either. Actually, yeah, I think I did say that the moment I was recording the episode was before I knew that I didn't see him that day, and I was just like, yeah, we're gonna go check out. I'm gonna go check on him later in a bit, or after I recorded the episode, and I did that, and I didn't see him. I didn't see him there. It's just really sad because I don't know. Because I'm happy for him if he left. If he left with like a group of squirrels, then that'd be good because because he's a wild squirrel, and it's not like he was bred to be like be with humans. It's like he's an actual wild squirrel that I found, and I don't know. I just felt sad because I was just looking at his photos last night. I was looking at his picture. No, not last night. On Monday I was looking at his photos. On photos I took when I found him, and I was just like, wow, Squirrely changed a lot. Because I remember when I got him, I'll put a photo up probably right now. Of him when I found him. I found him in the corner of my block, and I don't know. I saw him, and then I saw his and then I went to go like help him out. So I went back to my home to I found him, and then I found one of his brothers / sisters, and I went home to help him to see what I could do, and I called a rescue center, a rehabilitation center, all those places, and no one could take him. And so one person told me, as for now, what I could do, or for that moment, what I could do was, let's move this right here. Sorry. What I could do is keep him in a box. and then I could leave him, under a tree, or next to the tree, so he could be taken care of, or like, so just in case the mom comes or something, it's there for her to see. So I left him for a bit, and then I was thinking about it, and I saw that Squirrely. And his sister slash brother, they were extremely thin, and then I thought, like, well, obviously I don't think the mom's ever gonna come back. So I, got him food. I went to the store to buy him food, and this is after I put his brother. This is when I already had Squirrely, and I had his brother slash sisters in the box. I had Squirrely in the box, and I had his sisters slash brothers in. I say that because I don't know the gender of the other squirrel. I don't know if it was two boys or one boy, one girl. But yeah, so I put them in a bag, the dead squirrels, and I buried them, which was kind of sad, but I wasn't really connected to them. And then Squirrely was still alive, so I left him in my garage, so like just to take care of him, and because at least then, especially, like, I don't know what to do. Like, I thought Squirrely was just gonna be with us for like, a few days, or until like they could take him. Then I called everywhere, and they're like, no, we can't take squirrels. No, we can't do this. We don't have the right We don't have the right paperwork. We don't have enough space. And there was so many things that like went against him moving out. So I was like, well, I guess I have to keep him. So then, for the first few weeks before his eyes were, because at this moment his eyes were closed, and then. So I wasn't really connected to Squirrely, because I was just like, it's just a wild squirrel, I can't be attached to it. But then when his eyes opened, and then he started like, he backed away a little bit, just because I'm sure like saying something that's like different from you might be was probably pretty weird. So I was like, oh, I wasn't too much connected to Squirrely. And then I saw that and then he started just like climbing on me, and just like climbing on my leg. Sorry, I'm trying to keep my composure. Oh, I got a notification. I'm sorry. So like he's like climbing on my leg and everything, and he's and then like a few nights he went on my bed, and we slept together. Like he always slept on my stomach, or on my arm or something, and then I had to be really careful because I'm like, one flip and it's gone. He's gone forever. so I was just like I just like love Squirrely a lot, and then I felt like out of nowhere, because because it was getting really bad for me, because I I felt like I was suffocating, and because I don't have the best lung. One of my lungs isn't the best, but so like it was really hard for me to breathe. Not as in like I was like suffocating, but it was just like the smell and the aroma was just too much, and the smell was so potent. I was just like it was just like really hard. So it was too much. And then one day Squirrely he like went under my bed, and I was trying to get him so I could feed him, and then he lunged at me, and I was just like, you know what, let me just I think it's time to take him outside so you can like get introduced to the squirrels, to the other wild squirrels. So I was like, okay, it's time to like take him outside. So then I took him. I made him a little. I made him a little tree house with a box. And the box, I made a box, and then you know how like oh, I think I explained this already. How like some shoe boxes have like little holes in them, so you could grab them and like take them out of their compartment. I made that hole bigger for him to live in. So I and then like for like those 2 days that I have him in there, I felt extremely withdrawn because I'm so used to having Squirrely like just like playing with me and like being in my room, walking around, and then like me giving him little snacks every so often. And then out of nowhere he was just outside, and then whenever I went outside, like my parents would say, oh yeah, he was outside climbing and like running around all day. And then when I went outside, like he didn't have energy to like play, and or like not play but just like be around me. And then out of nowhere he just left. And I'm not sad and mad or whatever because he left. I'm just thinking, I'm just like, it's just, and all those thoughts came in because of something, and I don't want to go into, but in my head I was just afraid for him, and then something happened, and which I don't want to, whatever, and which made me like, it made me like really think those like evil thoughts of like what could have happened to him, because there's a wild cat, two wild cats that live around here, one really wild, and the other one I think it's somebody's, so I usually just say the wild cat, and the cat that owns by somebody, I usually just say, I don't really put it in the conversation. Okay, sorry, let's start mutating. So I was just I don't know what I was talking about. 1 second. Let's get these guys right here. There we go. Oh, sorry if there's background noise also. I apologize. I was just like, I'm sorry. Let me just do this really quick because I can't really pay attention to both things at once. Yeah, this one's so rarity. Let's keep it as is because I want to do that. But yeah, so that happened. I forgot what I was talking about. So let's just start into conversation. So I kept Squirrely. Oh, I wasn't sad that Squirrely left. I'm sad that something bad could have happened to him, and someone said something, and I literally like went outside and just cried, and for hours, like not for hours obviously, but I cried, and I was just like thinking about Squirrely because I was like, I took care of him since he was a baby for like a month and a half or something like that, and it's it's just sad. Probably not as potent as people who have pets, because I didn't have them for too long. Probably so like a month I have is pretty much nothing, but I don't know. I just felt really connected with Squirrely, and I just want to make sure that he's alive and he didn't get attacked by the cats, or I just want to make sure. I don't know. I just felt like. And everyone keeps on talking. Whenever someone talked to me about it, they always say he's fine. Like it's good that he's in the wild. I know it's good that he's in the wild. I'm not saying that's the bad thing. I'm saying that I'm afraid that he gets hurt. It's like you're taking care of an injured person. It's not like you're gonna be like out of the blue, like, oh great, they're gone. Later, let me live my life. It's like that person influenced your life a lot. And I felt that way about Squirrely, that he really changed my life. in a few ways. I don't know. I should really delete his photos, because every time I open my phone and I go to my like album, I always see Squirrely's pictures in the preview of the album. So I always get really sad. I don't know. I wish I could just like see him from afar and just be like, oh, there's Squirrely over there with like other squirrels. He didn't get hurt, and he didn't get killed by the cats or or possums or raccoons or whatever. That he's just, just living his life as a squirrel in the wild, having fun, living his life as in the fullest, and like having a family and all that stuff. But yeah. And then today's my birthday. Today's my birthday. I turned 21 today. Which is really funny because actually another YouTuber and a friend of mine, Tom, which is I think his YouTube name is or his in-game name is like Domo. His birthday was today too, and I didn't know, and and then it came up on Skype, and I'm like, Tom, it's so funny, we have the same birthday, and he's like, yeah, that's cool, and I'm like, yeah, that's really that's a weird coincidence. Sorry. Next episode won't be as sad. DNA sequence complex, difficulty normal, disease type bacteria, time 1382, cure process 25%, and then our score we have 3, and then 12,180 exert, and then we'll see what boosts we have now. Let's see. Oh, so this is basically like for if we attack, like let's say something happens and we need to attack now, it's a lot easier for bacteria to go to different borders or cross borders. Closed land border, yeah. So if it's so if you see the map, if you picture the world map, you know how some places don't have airports or boats. So isolated countries or states, they don't get any transport. So if they block off their state, then they don't get infected by the diseases. So if that's a problem, this is really good with it, because it's really good to jump into those. That's really good for that. But yeah, thanks for watching, everyone, and I'll see you next time.